So you are ready to learn your next spell? Very well. You will first need to collect a fire shard from a fire elf on Firecat Alley. After that, talk to Bernie.
It takes a lot of concentration in order to cast Link. You must prove you are worthy to earn this spell. Enter the fire tower and face your opponent. Afterwards, if you are successful, come talk to me.
As you enter the room, you slam the fire shard onto the ground, which erupts in flames, forming a fire crow.
Opponent, take this fire gem, which represents my approval.
Ah, you have the fire gem the Fire Crow gave you. Now you will need to go to Festival Park on Cyclops Lane to learn your words of power from the Fire Minion. After you have learned the words of power, speak to Professor Falmea.
You hear a hissing noise deep within the earth.
Greetings, student of fire. I see that you have obtained a fire gem. You have shown your resourcefulness and dedication. For that, you have our favor. The power words you will require for your spell are Omnibio Hissia Paraxima.
Ah, you have the fire gem and the words of power. Super. I will now intone your spell.
Thalmea speaks the words of power in what sounds like an ancient tongue.
Your efforts have paid off, student. Make sure to put this in your deck. You may need it soon.
Wish to explore new worlds? Heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors, which are unlocked by spiral keys. The keys the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Krotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible dangers. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things. Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malistaire, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malistaire has been here many times, and each time he comes he raises more of the oppressive tuts from their slumber, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
Well, hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place was falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Krotopia. You bring it back to me and I'll reward you.
Come in, watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Wizard, do you see that device? It's a teleporter. If you use it, it will transport you to other teleporters on this street. You can get where you're going quickly.
Can you believe it? When the Crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Crocs may seem like ancient history to you, but they may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malister's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing Crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
You make the rubbings.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word! The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall to Malister. Perhaps this order has something to do with the Crocs attacking us now. Did Malister put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the Croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the Crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini Crocs until you find a croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
My notebook pages! Thanks so much! Now, let me give... Oh, dear. These research notes need to reach Gordon Fleming right away. I'd better keep researching. I'll be safe, but rotten luck all the same. Could you take my notes to Gordon Fleming? You'll find him in the Royal Hall.
Ah, wonderful! You found my crates. Thank you so much. You've brought me Alfred Rothschild's notebook. Splendid! Let's just take a look, shall we? Ah, I see the urgency. Did you know the Tuts intend to invade other worlds with a huge army? Some dark figure has put them up to it. We had suspected it, but this is the proof. Thanks. I'll let the others know. Since you are so good at finding my equipment, perhaps you can help me again. I don't know where I put my inventory list. Would you search the dig site for it? I probably left it near one of the camps. My inventory list! Wonderful! You found it! Oh dear, now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news! Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble. Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly. Now that that's all sorted, I'd better stay here with them and make sure nothing else goes missing.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Ah, the ancient tablet! Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Croconomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it? I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Croconomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in. My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall.
Say, could you do us a favor, being a wizard and all? Since we Marleybonians don't use magic, we don't have much effect against those fire servants. We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is pitch black. Some of those eternal flames would come in handy.
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
We need the hammers from some of the Cyclops to activate these obelisks. I don't understand the how of it, but they're magically connected. Excellent! Now we can activate these obelisks. All right. Now that we have the hammers, place one near each obelisk. That should activate them.
Come closer, so that I may crush you.
Excellent work. The Cyclops should now be easier to handle with their leader out of the picture.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Nerini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
I see my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
At last, the other piece! You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us. Those charmed slaves have made a mess of things. We had all of our digging tools packed away, then those manders found them and wandered off with them. It would be most helpful if you could find our archaeological picks and shovels. They are scattered throughout this excavation site. Please collect them so we can return to our work.
You have brought us back some eternal flames? Jolly good. I will not worry about the lights going out down here any longer. Thank you, my friend.
Please, good young wizard, help me! The wicked Tuds have enslaved my people. They use terrible magic to force us to work here in the pyramid. Please allow us to be free of their oppression. Help me break the charm. Defeat charmed slaves in battle so we might be free. Oh, great and kind wizard, you have done it! 1,000 blessings upon you! Oh, great and powerful one, if you were to take the Tut's colors of ascent, they could never charm us again. Please defeat the Nerini Crocs in combat and take the vile collars from them. Would you do this for my people?
Smashing! You collected all of our digging tools that the chamber slaves wandered off with. I'll store them away so that we'll have them when we need them. Isn't archaeology exciting?
It is done. You have defeated our enemies. I will destroy these colors at once. You are most glorious. My people have been so inspired by your bravery that they have risked themselves to report some dark news. The Nerini champion will command the charmed ones to destroy anything in the Tut's way. We must remove the charmed slaves as a threat by defeating their master. You must defeat the Nerini champion in his chamber, but you must first get some essence of fire to summon him. Defeat some flame servants to gather the fire essence you will need. Then you will have to enter the chamber and summon him. Go now. The fate of these unlucky charmed is in your hands, wizard.
The gate opens.
A wizard? Maybe you are here to free these pathetic manders. Such a pity. Your good nature will be your own undoing.
Thank you, wizard. You have spared us from having to serve that mean, horrible croc. I hope that you will be able to defeat the Tuts so that the Manders may live in peace once more.
I knew it! I knew you could defeat the Nerenia champion from the moment I met you. Mark my words, young one. Your bravery in the Pyramid of the Sun shall be remembered.
You're coming along nicely. I think it's time to put your skills to the test. Come see me soon. It's about time you returned to learn another spell, dear. This one will help you immensely in combat. It will first require a frozen fire gem from Krotopia. Once you are there, consult Zane at the library.
Greetings, student of fire. You say you need help with finding a frozen fire gem? Not too much is frozen here in Krotopia. But I have heard of some glyphs concerning these found at the dig site in Royal Hall.
Zane hands you some papyrus.
Take this and make some rubbings of the bird obelisks down there. I should be able to advise you better after that.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid! We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
You take a rubbing of the glyphs with the papyrus paper that Zane gave you.
So, you made the rubbings of the bird obelisk? Let me see.
Zane studies the papyrus.
Ooh, I know where this is. A treasure of fire gems was stored in the Crocosphinx during the Iman era, and now they are trapped in the frost. Go to the room where General Kaba stands in the Hall of Champions. Take but one of the gems frozen there. Professor Falmea will know what to do next. Ooh, at last, someone who can help me. Please take this parchment to Zane at the library. Yes, the library is over by the prospector's camp. Ooh, I should have given this to Zane weeks ago. Yes. Greetings, young wizard. I was wondering if you could do something for me. I am in the middle of making a necklace and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem. Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem? Ah, the very information I need indeed. I appreciate you for bringing it here to me. Tinu can be such a procrastinator sometimes. Could you help me out? I am up to my eyeballs in shelving parchment, and I've got little time. But I'm also trying to collect stories about the history of my race, the Manders. I know many things about our race, but I feel it is incomplete. I fear some of our stories might have been lost in the passage of time. It would be great if you could interview a Mander named Hej Aldim just on the other side of the oasis. It would help out my research greatly, and I'm too busy to go myself.
History? My great-grandmander told me some stories he found in the Chamber of the Chosen. He said our race was once happy and lived without care. All that changed when the Crocs arrived. They were migrating due to hardships and plagues they had in their old lands. We began by helping them out. But we were too generous as a race. We helped them out until one day we discovered that we were their servants. Well, slaves. Sadly, we have become victims of our own kind-hearted nature. Oh well, maybe it was meant to be this way. I hope not. Greetings, student of wizardry. I must say that I am always delighted to see people from the other worlds, though some cause me distress. For example, Major Talbot keeps staring at me as if I were an amusement. Manders may look strange to some, but we have our pride. He's intimidating me with his stare, and I'm afraid to confront him. Could you talk to him for me? Manders are quite shy by nature, you know.
What? Hedge concluded that I thought he looked odd. Well, I must say that Manders are very different than anything we have in Marylebone. Actually, I was puzzled as to why he is purple. All the others I've seen are either blue or orange. Have you noticed that? I feel my ignorance embarrasses me. Would you be so good as to talk to Zane? Ask why the Manders are the colors they are.
Amazing! You learned all that from talking with Hedge? I never knew that about the history of our race. No wonder the Crocs didn't record that knowledge. You've saved me time and effort. The Major wanted to know why Manders are the colors they are? Actually, I'm surprised that no one from Marylebone has asked before. Originally, Manders were green, but some of our forefathers served the different orders. The pyramid is of the fire order. Manders who served it changed to orange. The Crocosphinx is of the order of ice. Those Manders who are blue in nature are descendants of those whose ancestors served ice. The tomb is of the storm order. Manders such as Hedge al-Dim, purple in nature, are descendants of those who served storm. I guess the elements became a part of our four Manders long ago, and that is why we are four different colors. How about asking Salab ibn Dur what he knows about the history of the Mander race? He is usually within the pyramid.
The Manders are different colors because their four Manders serve the three orders of fire, ice, and storm. Gadzooks! It makes a sort of sense now. I guess my curiosity got the better of me. As an officer and a gentleman, please apologize to Hedge for me. I didn't mean to be inconsiderate.
You want to know about the history of the Mander race? I'm sure you know we have been slaves of Crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were too weak-minded and the Crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the Crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. Ha! But are we free? Now the Marylebonians have come here and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the Crocs and all these meddlesome Marylebonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under.
You learned all that by talking with Salam? Quite the hothead he is. I hope he does not stir up too much trouble. The Manders are a docile race, you know. Hedge mentioned the Chamber of the Chosen. I have heard that the texts of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marleybonians' curiosity, though, but maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
Jumping horn toads? You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth. None of them Marleybonians believe it be existing. But I did see some glyphs concerning that chamber down at the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and make a rubbing of the glyphs. Then take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
Oh, Major Talbot didn't know why Manders are different? I thought everyone knew why. No wonder why he was so curious. I feel better now. Say, could you do me a favor? I was supposed to fill up a canteen for the professor. The well water by the shop tastes the best if you could fill it for me. The professor is just inside the pyramid. I'm sure he will be grateful for your service.
You fill up the canteen from the well.
Why, thank you for bringing the canteen. The air is so dry here it can bring on a thirst that can make you dizzy. Gadzooks, that's the best water I've ever tasted. Can you take this canteen to Dr. Fleming at the dig site? He thinks all the water here on Croc is salty.
Try the water? All the water on Krotopia tastes salty due to all the sand. I sometimes wish I had stayed back in Marleybone. Great Majesty of the Queen, that water is delicious. Thank you. I will always endeavor to fill my canteen at the well from now on. You know, I found an old Mander scroll. Could you give it to Hetch in appreciation for bringing this incredible water to my attention? Thanks again, young wizard.
You take a rubbing at the statue's base.
Dr. Fleming found an ancient Mander scroll? Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmander when he tried to teach me how to read the old language. I would really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says? Please? You found writing relating to the Chamber of the Chosen. Give me a moment to translate it. Alas, I cannot translate this. This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
Oh, hello again. It is so good to see you, my friend. No one ever comes down here to visit with me. I don't know why. Oh, you need me to translate your glyphs? Yes, I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Ooh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the sacred chamber. You will find it there. Yes.
You would like me to translate an ancient Mander scroll? Well, I'm not versed in ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site.
You find the hallway blocked. Report this.
Oh no! The lower hallway leading to the Chamber of the Chosen is blocked? The old scrolls of the Mander race are lost! Wait! The hallway in the Altar of Kings was damaged when the Marleybonians began their excavations. Maybe someone was in there before they collapsed. Check with Professor Winthrop. He was overseeing the excavations, so he should surely know what is beyond the hallway.
Yes, I jolly well remember that hallway crashing in on us. Luckily, no one got hurt. You can get to the same place through one of the doors in the Chamber of Fire. Just turn right at the first intersection. Nothing of value in there.
You say you need some ancient Mander translated? I'll do my best. It says that there is a beguiler who has been charming the Manders. The Manders have been enslaved due to this mage's spells. They say there is a chamber nearby that houses the souls of the ancient charmed Manders. Probably just a myth. I'd investigate, but I'm far too busy. Can you search outside the excavation? Look for a door with 2 obelisks beside it. Tell me if you find it.
You locate the Chamber of the Charmed.
found the chamber already? You would make a great archaeologist. That's an important find for the Manders. You may want to tell Hetch right away.
You found the Chamber of the Charmed? I thought that was just a myth. I'm glad you got that scroll translated. I heard that the souls of the Charmed Manders are being held there. It may be a myth, but can you please look into it?
Please, save us from our eternal enslavement. Even in the afterlife, we are still bound to serve our master. Save us from the Soul Keeper.
think you can just come in here and take my manders? They are mine for all eternity.
Please, save us from our eternal enslavement. Even in the afterlife, we are still bound to serve our master. Save us from the Soul Keeper.
Fool! You think you can just come in here and take my manders? They are mine for all eternity.
Thank you for freeing us, young wizard. All of us within this chamber can now go to a peaceful afterlife.
It has been a while since someone has challenged us. It will be a pity to defeat you so quickly. Prepare for battle, wizard.
You pick up the book containing the Mander race's long-lost history. History of the Mander race. For thousands of years, the Mander race lived in harmony and peace. Then one day, a piece of floating earth showed up near the oasis. This piece of floating earth contained crocs, who were tired and hungry from their trek. They were fed and their needs attended, but soon they began to take advantage of the Mander's hospitality. Soon they began to unleash their powers and cruelty upon the Manders. And from then on, the Mander race has lived under the tyrannical rule of the Crocs. The Manders believe that one day, a person of great power will come and throw off the shackles of the Crocs. The Manders will once more live free.
The lost history of the Mander race. You have returned to us something that we will hold dear for countless generations. I will keep it safe here in the library for all my days. 1,000,000 thanks be bestowed on you. This act will long be remembered. You freed the souls of the charmed Manders from the Soul Keeper. I never could have hoped for such a thing of those trapped in eternal slavery. 1,000,000 blessings upon you and your skills, Master Wizard. Why, hello there. It's pretty lonely out here. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I heard there was this interesting book about Manders at the library. Do you think you could get it for me? You need a book about Manders? Let me check for you. Ah, that book is on loan to the Wizard City Library. You will have to go there to get it.
So, you need a fire gem. I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment. Oh my, it seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I embed them in some of the rings I make. Unfortunately, they have been in great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Ah, yes. I believe we may have that book. Just a moment while I look. There's a note here that says somebody previously checked that book out and lost it in some crates in the excavation site. If you go to Krotopia, could you look around the excavation site and find the book? Once you find the book, you should take it to the Krotopia library and return it.
Thanks, young wizard. I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
You find a book within the crate.
I just heard that the book was lost, and you seem to have found it. How wonderful! Okay, you are all set. You can now take the book to Hech al-Din. Tell him to return it when he is done. Thanks. I was feeling kind of lonely. This book should help take care of that. I hope it's as good as I've heard.